So you're finally getting some online internet success. You're really happy with your number. 10,000 subscribers? Hey buddy, I'm proud of you. And now you're looking at your view counts and whoa, lo and behold, you're only getting about 500 views. But that last video you had did 100,000. You got a big upsurge of people coming to your channel. How do I replicate that? How do I do that again? Well, I guess I'll try to make the same kind of video again, and lo and behold, you made the same kind of video and it worked. The vagueness of your title was amazing. It attracted a bunch of people and whoa, you've found a niche. You gained 20,000 subscribers now. You've pigeonholed yourself, and well, I guess I'll make the same kind of video, and third time's the charm, right? Well, now it didn't get as many views, and you didn't get that big subscriber jump like you thought you did last time, and you thought you had a prize-winning formula. I guess you better hire an editor or do something more, and try more, try more, try more. And, oh, look at that. You got 50,000, and it worked. 100,000, it worked. You're doing amazing. I'm so proud of you. You've done it. You've achieved what everybody's been searching for, a big number. You finally got 100,000 people, you got that verified check mark, that silver play button is coming in the mail. You're having a great time, aren't you? Everything's good, right? Wrong. It doesn't matter that you reached 100,000. Let's try you recreate that number again. Let's keep it going, keep it pushing. You reach 100,000. Now, you're noticing you made a video and it didn't get a big amount of views. You're confused. You keep making videos and it's been 6 months and you're at 120,000, but you're not getting as many views. You're not making as much money as you did in the beginning. You're really concerned. And then you see a comment and it says, I haven't seen you that much. You haven't popped up in my recommended in quite some time. And you're confused. Recommended? That's so strange. So you ponder by sitting in your bed and you go through your phone and you look through your recommended, clicking on videos, thinking about what that could possibly mean. Wait a minute. You're not looking at your subscribers either, are you? You're subscribing to channels but not checking out their new content, and you think to yourself, let me check out somebody I haven't seen in a while. Whoa! Somebody you subscribed to 8 months ago just released like 30 videos. You haven't seen them in a while either. And you discovered the issue right then and there. The very same way you consume content is how other people consume content. If it doesn't pop up in your For You page, if it doesn't pop up in your recommended, you're not going to see it. And that's the big issue here. You see, let's look behind me for a moment if we would. This is my TikTok following. Almost 500,000 people. Pretty good. I want to tell you the average viewers I have on my TikTok is usually about 2,000. Not even 1/10 of this audience cares about what I do. And that's okay. Why is that? Well, let's look at Instagram. Instagram, I got 200,000 followers. That's pretty good. I average about 4,000 there. That's a lot bigger than TikTok despite the lower number. That's pretty good. When I post a video, 4,000 views. And then let's check Facebook. Facebook is sporadic. I have no average. I think I average about 20 views, maybe 500. I have no clue. It's really random. Facebook is full of old people and psychopaths. I have no clue what goes on there. Bunch of gobbledygook and nonsense. Who cares about that? Now, let's check YouTube. You guys, let's look down there. 100,000. Pretty good, I'd say. I'm very happy. I'm getting my silver play button in the mail. It's coming soon. However, if we look at my video views, we're going to notice something. I want you to look at my video views on the past few videos. And do you think I care that I'm only getting about 2,000, 4,000, 1,000, around that range? You think I care? No. I'm still going to make videos. Every day, 4 o'clock, I'm still making videos. Doesn't matter to me. The issue is that people will comment and say, I haven't seen you in quite some time. I've been subscribed to you, but I just don't see your videos pop up. That's because YouTube does not push my videos, because I don't pop up in your recommended, because I make a variety of topics. I didn't niche myself. However, my big following, my big count, my big number doesn't matter if I don't get in your eyeballs. If I don't get in that For You page, if I don't get in that recommended, the algorithm doesn't bless me. Oh, praise be the algorithm. Oh, gee willikers. If I don't get that, guess what? I'm not going to get pushed to you guys. Now, should I pigeonhole myself into a niche? Probably. I'd probably get a lot more money. If I made only Pokemon content, by all means, I'd get crazy ad dollars. I made cryptocurrency content. If I made D&D content, as a matter of fact, if I made LGBTQ content only exclusively, I'd be doing great. If I gripped it for the right, I'd be amazing. Oh my God, it'd be outstanding. I'd be getting dollary dues. If I was a Poppy Playtime channel, I'd be getting hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I don't do that. I don't do that because my goal is much bigger. My goal is to make whatever I feel like. The name of this channel should emphasize exactly what I do here. CEROS. That is my name. That is my birth name. That is my first name. It means nothing. It means zero. TV, television. When you flip on the TV, you get ads. You get nonsense. You're not gonna know what you're gonna watch unless you have a TV guide. I want my channel to be a bunch of TV television systems. That's what I want. I'm not gonna make a separate channel for something else. I'm not gonna do that. Everything I have is all here. There are people that have successfully done this. Let's take Asmongold, for example. Asmongold, by all means and stretches, reacts to a bunch of stuff. He's become political. He's become unpolitical. He does video game stuff. He reacts to random videos on the internet. He does whatever he feels like. Let's take Moist Critical, for example. Does whatever he wants. Movie reviews, video game reviews, talks about silly stories, eats food, does tier lists, whatever he feels like. Doesn't matter. But they can do that because they have a pedigree. They have a pedigree of parasocial reality within them. And you're going to watch those bigger creators because, by all means, you've already invested the one resource you cannot get back. There's only one resource on this planet you can't get back. More precious than diamonds, more precious than gold, more precious than $1 million. Time. Time is the only resource advertisers care about. It's the only resource YouTube cares about. Because if you're getting that time, siphoning that life clock from somebody, you end up doing more fantastic, more big, more fantastical numbers. If you can have somebody's attention for 10 minutes, oh my God, look at that retention. It's amazing. So people put all these cuts and fun little edits. I don't do that. I don't. Not in any capacity. I force myself to be good by using only my charisma. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I want to do. I want to see if I can do this by becoming a better person each time. These videos get better with time, and that's what I'm hoping I can do. And that's my entire goal with this entire channel, besides using this as my own personal diary. That's my goal in this reality, using my charisma. And it's tough. It's difficult. I don't script videos, so I get to release them out really fast. A lot of people think I script these things. I don't. All this immaculate wordplay that I do in some of these videos, all this nonsense, all this gobbledygook, all these things, me not saying the words like or not pausing, that's all one string of endless consciousness going through the entire confines of my corn pea, little Ohioan, Michigander, Midwest brain coming through and hitting you, spewing out nonsense and lava going inside your chest. That's exactly what I do with each and every one of these videos. That's how I always make videos, and that's how I'll continue to make videos till time immemorial, or the sun explodes, we get hit by a solar flare, or nuclear war in World War IV so big it skips row number 3, destroys our entire world. That's how it's gonna operate, and that's how I'm gonna live. That's how I make my videos. But most people don't do that. Most people take their time scripting, writing out things, editing, hiring editors, doing all this other stuff, and then all that work and stuff and that gobbledygook doesn't pan out. Big channels like Meat Canyon will not post the channel stuff that he posts on Papa Meat on his main channel. Papa Meat is a really good channel. He talks about things in a very dissectable way where you can pick it apart, fun and highly edited. Great work. I love it deeply. A lot of fun editing goes into those videos on his channel. They're really good. And then here comes Meat Canyon, where he writes out and scripts and animates very grotesque art. And that's an amazing thing. Funky Frog Bait, an amazing commentary channel, does things in that variety as well. Well, not in that variety, do commentary, and they're fun that way. There are hundreds and thousands of channels on YouTube, and they're all vying for your attention. You're not going to check every one of those subscriber things. You're not going to check every single one of those things. There are hundreds of channels that are much better than mine, much more concise, much more constructed, much more outstanding, have better sponsors, make hundreds of more dollars, have bigger Patreons, but they're not me. And I'm not going to try to compare myself to them because it doesn't make any sense. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of your time to compare each other in that capacity. I refuse to do so. It wastes my time. I am here for the simple aspect of learning myself. I'm here to be introspective. And you're going to have a parasocial relationship with me because of the length of time you spend with me. Whether my videos be long or short, and if you have a longer video, such as the things that Imp Lemon makes, he makes very long videos. You get parasocial with him. You hear his voice, you get used to it. He makes niche topics. Moist Critical, a lot of people are parasocial. Ludwig, people are parasocial with him. Michael Reeves, people are parasocial because you spend so much time with these people, an endless amount of time watching them stream, watching them cut up their streams. Dog VA, Hasanabi, you watch these people and you become a part of their community. And that's why the follower and subscriber count doesn't really matter, because when you're a newer channel, you got to get pushed. I don't have the pedigree yet to keep you captivated, and you don't care about me enough to stay here the entire length of the video. You don't care about me enough to keep it here, and that's good. There are other people you should deeply care about more. Your mother, your brother, your sister, your father, that YouTuber that has 1 million subscribers who you've been watching for the past 10 years, watching them grow as a channel. Those are the people you should care about more. I'm new. I'll find my audience eventually. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep doing this until my bones break and my soul is crushed. That's what it takes to be a content creator, to realize that the follower and subscriber count don't matter. The big following that I have, all that jazz, worthless, virtually worthless, means nothing in the grand scheme of things. And I'm not talking about the grand scheme of the universe. I mean the scheme of that For You page, that algorithm, that recommended page pushing me. That's what I mean. So if you're new to this and you really want this to be a good thing, you want to have a good go at being a content creator, you got to realize something. You could spend 6 months on a highly edited video. It's amazing, spending all the time in details, working out a script, doing all this stuff, and you could get 50 views, and nobody will watch it, and randomly it may blow up to 5,000 views. Randomly, maybe, who knows? But then there's me, who could come in and talk about scratching my butt for 12 minutes, and by all means, I get 26,000 views because nobody's talking about scratching their whole ass cheeks. No one's talking about that on YouTube. No one's talking about the crazy shit they took. No one's talking about that. No one. There's one guy, but I don't want to talk about him because he is a cupcake eater. So that's a whole different thing there. But this is what it takes to be a YouTuber. To realize that algorithm's got to bless you. And I know I'm going to get some comments saying, I actually haven't seen your videos in quite some time. I know I'm going to get some comments saying, well, actually, yeah, I haven't seen you pop up in a minute. You just popped up my recommended and that's going to make me feel great. That means YouTube cares about me a little bit. This video may not get big. I don't care. But what I do know is I'm telling you, your followers and subscribers, they don't matter. Consistency and keeping trying. Just keep going, keep pushing, being more. That's what matters. This content game is a game played by a lot of people. A lot of people want in on the bag. And you want to be on the bag too. You got to be crazy about this. You have to be a psychopath about this. Because if you're not crazy about it, someone more crazy is going to come up and steal your throne. And you're going to hate that. You got to be crazy. You got to be crazy.
I'm your Nick and night, be my loyalties low. Ooh, happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. Ooh, I love the ride when you're free.